Hey guys, Aaron Cybertron Zeng here, and today I'm back with another episode of Road to Ranked, where I climb the online doubles ladder and provide live commentary as I go. In the last couple of episodes, we've been using this G-Max Snorlax team, and I want to use it for a little bit longer. I'd like to create some new teams that I want to feature as well as some potential rental code teams, and the question of the day I actually want to know is what G-Max Pokemon you want to see potentially feature next. I think Pikachu, Centiskorch, and the Sandaconda are all ones that certainly intrigue me. So let me know in the comments below. We're just going to get started with this episode. As always, if you enjoy, please share support by leaving a like. And if you want to try out this team yourself, you can, of course, use the rental team linked in the description below and watch the previous episodes if you want to see how it functions. So, yeah, we introduced the Dragapult yesterday, and it's certainly pretty decent. Now, my opponent's team here looks like I can kind of go through with Trick Room. My only fear is if the Tyranitar comes out as a lead. The thing is, Dragapult's interesting, but I'm really worried about Whimsicott just setting up Tailwind on me and then going from there. So, if my opponent doesn't lead Tyranitar, I can pretty easily go Togekiss Goth here, actually. With Lax in the back. Corviknight is not a great Pokemon to go up against, though, for this team, as we saw in one of the earlier episodes. Maybe I should go with the fast mode with this team. Right now, I'm putting all my eggs in the Snorlax basket. I guess Conkeldurr does really good damage to pretty much everything. The thing is, I have to be careful, because if I just Fire Punch Corviknight, that probably is not enough to get a knockout, so I'm going to want to chip at it beforehand. But let's get into this episode. Gardevoir is a unique pick. We don't see it too often. Obviously has access to Trick Room, although I wouldn't expect it to be Trick Room here. Probably expect it to be, like, Scarfed. Oh, it is Tyranitar Gardevoir. Okay. Yeah, Grimmsnarl plus Dragapult here would have been good. Although I guess if I was expecting Gardevoir to be Scarfed, then maybe it wouldn't have been super ideal. This is a pretty abysmal lead, actually. I think I discounted Gardevoir, really, and I was expecting Whimsicott to come out for sure. The reason being is I'm pretty weak to Fairy on everything, so I don't have a great switch out. Maybe here I just hope that my opponent... Like, I think I kind of get rolled through here, to be honest. I don't really have great switch-out options, so I think I'm just going to try to Trick Room. And, you know, my opponent probably isn't expecting an eject button, so I hope that maybe they just Rock Slide here. And I guess go for a Yawn if I can get it off against the Tyranitar. But if Tyranitar just crunches here, like, he can totally Dynamax. Okay, here's Dazzling Gleam. No Dynamax. Yeah, so here I'm just hoping, okay, my opponent is expecting Togekiss to not have eject button, because most of them don't have eject button, and just go, since it's Life Orb Gardevoir, interesting. And go for a Rock Slide. Let me think. This is still winnable even if we get crunched, I guess. I just have to decide who I want to bring in. I guess Snorlax is the better answer, because if we bring out Snorlax and knock out the Gardevoir, then Conkeldurr has a pretty good matchup against everything in the back. Ideally, my opponent Rock Slides here and we get Trick Room up. Okay, it's just Rock Slide. That's what I was hoping for. Can we avoid getting flinched here on Goth? Alright, come on. No flinch, Gothitelle. You were really clutch yesterday. Okay, nice. Alright, that does give us a major opportunity. We actually get the Snorlax in for free. I just don't know how easy it is to just belly drum here, though. Because I have to worry about, like, Tyranitar Dynamaxing and Max Knuckling. I think I actually want to just, I mean, who do I want to Dynamax this game? We've got Trick Room up, so Conkeldurr might actually not be a bad answer to Dynamax. I'm just worried about Superpower Tyranitar plus Dazzling Gleam knocking out the Snorlax right now. I'm going to Heal Pulse Snorlax, I think. And actually just go straight for a Double Edge here into Gardevoir. Yeah. Because if the Superpower comes out, that will... Okay, it's going to be a Dynamax, yeah. I'm expecting that to be Tyranitar Dynamaxing. And Max Knuckling. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if I belly drum heal pulse, I'd probably faint from a double up from the Gardevoir and the Tyranitar. See if double edge knocks out Gardevoir. It doesn't. But after Life Orb and Sand, it should. And the upside is we'll be all the way back to full HP with Snorlax here, but I think it's certainly going to be a Max Knuckle, probably Hyper Voice. I'd hope actually that I get knocked out here on the... Oh, it's just Max Darkness. Okay. Which went into Snorlax. Okay, good. That will lower my Spadef, though. That... Does Hyper Voice just KO me here? On both? Or, sorry, Dazzling Gleam? There's no way it knocks out Lax, right? Okay, yeah, it doesn't KO either. Good. But the problem is that, yeah, we didn't get our full setup here. It was cool to combo like the Max Darkness like that, too. We will be able to bring out Corviknight, or sorry, not Corviknight. Corviknight's what I'm afraid of from my opponent's side. We will be able to bring out Conkeldurr and go for Max Knuckle. That'll raise Snorlax's attack as well. Okay. Nice play. Yeah, like, Tyranitar's a little bit more difficult to deal with now that I don't have the Mudsdale. Darmanitan comes in, alright, that's not bad to see. Leaning towards Dynamaxing and Max Knuckling the Tyranitar here. Or sorry, the Darmanitan, because Tyranitar shouldn't be able to knock out Conkeldurr anyway. Yeah, gonna Dynamax, Max Knuckle, Darmanitan. And I do not want to proc a weakness policy, so I will just double edge Tyranitar for chip damage. Yeah. I think Max Knuckle should knock out Darmanitan. If it doesn't, then we might be in some trouble here. But yeah, I don't think Tyranitar can one-shot Dynamax Conkeldurr. So yeah, unfortunately we could not get the Heal Pulse Belly Drum combo going here, mainly because Gardevoir and Tyranitar are both really strong Pokemon offensively, plus there was the Life Orb on the Gardevoir as well. So definitely not in like a losing position yet, but it's pretty much reliant fully on Conkeldurr right now. Alright, so no Protects come out. This should knock out Darm, right? Good. Okay, good. Yeah, I wanted to target the Darmanitan there just because, like, maybe Tyranitar Max Guard's there. So, +1 double edge against D-Tar. How much does that do? Oh, not bad, actually. I mean, any chip damage is good because that probably just puts it in Mach Punch KO range. Does this Max Darkness into Snorlax? Okay, that's actually what I want to see. So now I get Togekiss out, and I might finally be able to use Togekiss effectively after having it on my team this entire time, because I have Life Dew on it. The thing is, if we still have Trick Room up, right, which is good. We've got Follow Me, support. Corviknight, like I said, is the Pokemon I'm actually worried about, so if it comes out here, I might actually just Max Flare it. Actually, I guess I could also just... let's see how many turns of Trick Room are left. Is there 2 or just 1? There's 2, but... how much does +1 Max Flare knock out Corviknight? I don't know. I also don't know who's faster between Corviknight and Tyranitar here. Yeah, I mean, I could knock out Tyranitar here, but then Iron Head just knocks out Kiss. Probably. And then the question is, does Corviknight have Protect? Yeah, I want to Max Flare Corviknight here. And... does Yawn make sense? No, I'll Life Dew. Although, Rockfall probably knocks me out anyway. Okay, Tyranitar didn't Protect. Does +1 Max Flare KO. Okay, it does. Nice. I think we should win then here. Yeah. Because I don't think Tyranitar can beat the Conkeldurr 1v1. Max Lightning? What? Does that KO? It does. Wow. Okay. What electric type attacks is Tyranitar using for Max Lightning? Is that Special's Heart? We've seen Darkness and Lightning. Those are the only 2 attacks. So his Dynamax is going to end. So I think I'm free to just Max Knuckle. Even with Weakness Policy. I mean, if it's Weakness Policy, you just get KO'd, right? You can't flinch me. I don't think a crit's knocking me out. If you protect, then my Dynamax will end and I'll just Mach Punch the Tyranitar. So I think we should be good here. Yep, it's just protecting. Okay, so protect, dark type attack, electric type attack. I really wonder if it's special tar. Let's see if it's weakness policy here. I kind of expect it to be. But because we have Mach Punch, I think we're good. Anyway, yeah. Yep. Let's see. Yep, it is weakness policy. Yeah, I mean, since T-Tar doesn't get priority and since my Dynamax ends here, I think it's fine because we can just click Mach Punch and there's nothing my opponent can do to stop that. So, yeah, did not end up Dynamaxing Snorlax this game. Things were looking really bad with that lead matchup, honestly. And if my opponent crunches there, I think we're just in a really odd spot. But, fortunately, that was not the case. Max Lightning is really interesting, though. Yeah. I mean, that allows you to hit Gyarados. I guess it gives you... I mean, I don't know why you would Lightning over Rock Falling a Togekiss, though, in the first place. But Lightning allows you to hit other things, right? It allows you to hit Corviknight, Gyarados. Although, I think Rock Fall's knocking out Gyarados anyway, so... Corviknight. Yeah. Alright, cool. We get a win there. So, I mean, obviously, Gmax Lax is the Pokemon we want to be Dynamaxing, or slash Gmaxing with this team, but you're not always going to be able to do that. So in this case, yeah, Conkeldurr actually looked quite good against my opponent's team. So I'm glad I ended up bringing it because I actually wasn't too sure about it in team preview. I think this is the team that we featured on Road to Ranked a few weeks back. That was built by Hamster Mania. Man, I don't even remember the sets on that. It was like obviously dual screens, Grimmsnarl. I think that was AV Duraludon. Pretty standard T-Tar Exca. I believe it was Sash, not AV. Scarf Dracovish, and the Rotom. Okay, Conkeldurr looks good. Can I set up Trick Room? Kind of hard to do so against T-Tar and Exca. We're gonna want screens this game, I think, so... Probably want to go Grimmsnarl. Can see Duraludon coming out immediately. Is there any merit in Grimmsnarl Dragapult? Could just Swagger Steel Spike turn 1. It's actually kind of an interesting play. Grimmsnarl. Otherwise, I just don't think I get Trick Room up easily this game. And there's so much offense from my opponent's end. I'm gonna go try Grimmsnarl Dragapult with Conkeldurr. I think Snorlax or Togekiss. I think Snorlax just for offense here is better. Togekiss doesn't offer me much, especially with the eject button. I think Togekiss is definitely the next member of the team that I need to edit. It's kind of a cute idea. And in that last game, it actually worked out, the eject button finally, but it didn't even get us the Snorlax setup what I wanted, so yeah. Not sure how I should have approached this game, though. But this is my most offensive duo. That's actually pretty good to see. Grimmsnarl and Rotom. I don't remember if that Grimmsnarl had foul play or not. That's my concern. Because what we could do here is just Swagger ourselves, Dynamax, and knock out Rotom. Because we don't need screens here right now. Swagger. The alternative is to just knock out Grimmsnarl. But I think Rotom's always Will-O-Wisping here. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Self-Swagger and knock out Rotom. Let's see how this works out. I don't remember if that Grimmsnarl has Foul Play. Although, I should expect it to. Does Foul Play just knock out Dragapult once it's at +2 attack? I don't know. It might. So, maybe this was a risky play. Maybe it would have been better just to guarantee the knockout onto the Grimmsnarl. Let's see. Alright, he's just reflecting. Okay, that's good. I don't know if this knocks out. Hopefully we connect the Swagger. Yeah, that's the downside of using the strat. If you miss, it puts you behind a fair amount. And that would have gotten the knockout. Oh, dang. Yeah, we played that first turn correctly, but... yeah, that's the downside of running Self-Swagger like that. Will-O-Wisp Mist would make up for it right now. Let's see. Nah, it connects. Yeah, that's bad. That's really bad news. Okay. The upside is we do have the Lumberry, right? So at least we don't get burned there. I think Rotom's probably in... Hey, it's close, right? That first one did just around 50%. So I'm going to go for a Reflect here and Phantasm Rotom again. It's going to be really close whether it gets the knockout or not, but I think I need to go for it. Yeah, okay. So we'll get Reflect up. Let's see if we can connect this. Or we're going to connect it, but can it get the knockout? Nice! Okay. Alright, let's go. Yeah, obviously it would have worked out nicer if we just got the thing is this snowball, like Dragapult snowballs so quickly, right? And it does have foul play, yeah. Okay, that wasn't knocking out even if the Swagger hit initially. Well, actually no, it would have because we reflected turn 1, so yeah. I kind of expected the reflect play turn 1, and if we got the Swagger off, like I think we're in a phenomenal spot because then we can just Steel Spike the Dragapult next turn, or sorry, the Grimmsnar next turn, and potentially just get 3 knockouts like super quickly. Okay. Excadrill comes out. I think Tyranitar is probably the last one, right? So you could switch Grimmsnar out into Tyranitar and go for a Dynamax and knock out my Dragapult here. But with Reflect up, I don't think you actually KO Dragapult. So I think I actually want to just foul play Excadrill. And I think attack decrease is probably better here. Because I don't think foul play is knocking out anyway. Once you Dynamax. Yeah, let's max Wormwind. Especially because Grimmsnar, like, the team is pretty much all physical. He stays in, okay. Interesting. Well, this means we will outspeed. It could be a Max Guard coming out from Excadrill, which would be an interesting play. Would be a good play. Not interesting. Well, both. Let's see. He's just T-waving. Okay, that also makes sense. Don't think you're knocking me out here. Steel Spike's coming out. That's fine. Wow, it actually does KO. Huh, never mind. Is that a crit? Yeah. It's one of those games, isn't it? I see how it is. Yeah, without that crit, not only do you not knock out, but I also get an attack decrease, which means your Excadrill's really not doing any damage. So, I can't lie, that's a little bit frustrating, but that is the game we play. I think I'd rather go out into Snorlax right now. Yeah, I'm not going to be taking too much damage on Lax. Wow, that was unfortunate, but I had to attack through a paralysis as well, I guess. I wonder if it's beneficial to Swagger right now, but I don't think I necessarily need it quite yet. Yeah, I'm just going to foul play and... high horsepower Exca. You probably Steel Spikes again, so at that point, maybe Darkest Lair Out is just better. Because I don't have to deal with it missing. Oh, that was unfortunate, though. It's kind of heartbreaking. Oh, Steel Spike goes into Lax, though. Okay. Like, Grimmsnar having foul play here actually helps us a lot. Yeah, so it's foul play, Thunderwave, dual screens. Yeah, this is the same team we were using earlier. We only effectively take like a 1/6 of damage there. So we'll get a lot of damage in return. Or not a lot, actually. I mean, it's quite bulky, but... Any damage against this Excadrill is good. Like, even though with all these boosts, I think a Drain Punch should still finish it off in the late game. So I'm going to foul play Exca again. And Lariat again. There you go. Comes out of what my opponent's last Pokemon is. Like, Conkeldurr is going to beat Grimmsnarl 1v1, even though Grimmsnarl has the boost, because I can just heal back with Drain Punch continuously. It doesn't have recovery. But defensive Dynamaxing is a nice way to give me some trouble. But yeah, I think this is a game where my Dragapult actually really could have just snowballed if I hit that Swagger turn 1. And I'd rather have an 85% chance to win turn 1 than like a 0% chance turn 1. Alright, so we knock Exca under half. It's at +3 defense now, but shouldn't be doing too much damage at this point. I'm hoping that my opponent's last one was Tyranitar, because if it does, then Conkeldurr just wins this game for me. So I would just foul play here and Lariat again. Yeah, I'm just going to keep going for the same play, because Grimmsnarl's not the offensive threat right now. If it is the Duraludon, we're also, I think, probably good. So the one Pokemon I don't want to see is the Dracovish. As Iron Hit's going to come out. Is that even KO? No. But this double up should. Yeah, but I can't be switching out here, I think. I need the free switching into Conkeldurr. Alright, so we'll get foul play off. Okay, I actually want to do this Calc, because I don't know if Mach Punch knocks the Excadrill out. It probably doesn't, I want to say, in that range. But I want to double check this. Let's see. Yeah, +3 defense. Let's see. Conkeldurr against Excadrill. Mach Punch against +3 defense. Does 26 to 32, but I don't remember if that Excadrill had any bulk. Yeah, it comes down to whether it has bulk or not, I think. Alright, I'm gonna Mach Punch it still. Let's see. Nice, alright, gets the KO. Okay, cool. Actually, that was, that Calc was with Guts. With Iron Fist, I think we do definitely get the knockout. Yeah, 32 to 38. Alright, show me Tyranitar as the last one and we're good. As we crit the Grimmsnarl. We're not going to do any damage to that, but it's not doing anything to us really in return either. If it's Dracovish, we're going to have to swagger. It is Tyranitar. That's exactly what we want to see at this point. I think if we don't get flinched, we win the game. Yeah, that's why I wanted to go the Dragapult mode this time around. How many turns of Reflect do we have left? Let me just make sure that's still up. 2. Okay. I'm just going to foul play. I wonder if Tyranitar protects here, and I want to predict that and Drain Punch Grimmsnarl, but I'm not doing enough with Drain Punch anyway to justify that, I think. But I guess I should still... I mean, Drain Punch should definitely knock out Tyranitar. Yeah. So I'm just going to Drain Punch Tyranitar and foul play Grimmsnarl. I think maybe my opponent's best bet is you protect Tyranitar this turn, and then you Rock Slide, foul play Conkeldurr next turn. Yeah. The other question is if Mach Punch knocks out Tyranitar. I don't think it does, but I want to check that as well. He's just Rock Sliding, alright? If we don't get flinched, I think we win this game. But I think if we get flinched, we probably lose. Rock Slide foul play is not knocking me out next turn anyway, but you can superpower foul play. Alright, moment of truth. Do we get flinched? Nice. Let's go, Conkeldurr. Nice, beautiful. Okay, now we can double up onto Grim next turn. And just, I mean, Grimmsnarl is like foul playing, but we're healing back with Drain Punch. Plus Sand is chipping away at it slowly, and we have screens, right? So I think we should be good at this point. Yeah. And Reflect is also finally out of the way. Yeah, let's just foul play and Drain Punch. I guess Swagger actually is better, right? Because my opponent's foul play is coming from my attack and not its attack. Yeah, that seems alright. I could also be Ice Punching, but the main thing is like Grimmsnarl can't heal itself, so this game is going to end. It just might take a while, and if it does take substantially long time, then I'll fast forward it, although it looks like we're probably just a turn or two away. I just want to play a third game today, so I don't want this to drag on. Alright. Nice. Cool. So we end up getting another win there. Okay, very nice. Did not set up Gmax Lax in either games today, but I think it's a good sign that we don't need to rely on it to win games, and we don't need to set up Trick Room to win games either anymore. I think that means the team is at least in a better place, because previously I was solely relying on Trick Room to win, pretty much. So I'm content about that. Alright. So let's just look for a third game here. Fast forwarded the little bit of the end there because we pretty much had the game locked up, and there was not much that could happen for us to lose. So didn't want you guys sitting there waiting for like 2 or 3 turns of nothing. But We're gonna find our third opponent of the day. Let's see what they are running. Whoa. Hat, Indeedee, Gyarados, Snorlax, Drifblim, Duraludon. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's the Drifblim with Unburden and Psychic Seed from the Indeedee. There is the there's the Snorlax plus Redirection, so I have to watch out about that. What's my route this game? This is kind of like a Trick Room mirror, basically, but my Snorlax will probably be faster. Wonder if there's any merit to just belly drumming immediately with my Snorlax. Like, go Snorlax Goth here and just belly drum immediately. It's actually kind of tempting. Right now, that's actually what I'm thinking of. Could go Dragapult, but, I mean, with Indeedee, with Redirection, like, I'm probably wasting my Dynamax. I have to worry about Duraludon as well. I think definitely want Conkeldurr here in the back. And maybe Grimmsnarl is actually appropriate last one to set up screens, because screens can help out against BD Lax, because my Lax is so bulky. So, let's try this group out. Drifblim is really cool, though. I think it's, I wouldn't say underused. I mean, it probably is underused, because we literally never see it, but I obviously am a huge fan of it, having used it a lot in 2017. It's less viable now, but it gets a lot of cool moves, and, you know, back in 2017, it was basically used to ensure that you get an immediate Tailwind off. Obviously, having Will-O-Wisp is really nice as well. So, yeah, it's a really cool team for my opponent, because there's, like, a really fast mode with Drifblim. You can go, like, Drifblim, Indeedee, Duraludon, probably. Yeah, maybe my opponent does go with that mode because they're staring down. Well, I mean, but then it's scary because then it's like if I set up Trick Room, they probably just get, you know, rolled over. So I want Goth here for the lock. Indeedee, Duraludon, okay. Is there much my opponent can do to stop me from belly drumming and Trick Rooming turn 1? What's my alternative play? Knock out the Indeedee? Because maybe the Conkeldurr is the Pokemon to Dynamax in this game. But maybe belly drumming here is still worth it. It's not like I need the damage immediately. Ooh, I could also go to Grimmsnarl and actually set up screens for the Snorlax. That's tempting. That's very tempting. Just worried about a Steel Spike going into that slot for free. I'm gonna try the belly drum Trick Room play. If we get it off turn 1, like, that puts us in a phenomenal spot. I expect Duraludon to Dynamax here as it does, yeah. Yeah, so if I went Grimmsnarl, Dragapult, it's not like that really works out too well, because I just get stomped on by Duraludon, so I don't think that was really an option. I guess the problem is that Indeedee can follow me a Heal Pulse away too, which maybe I should have thought of a little bit more. But it's just Max Darknessing. Oh, that knocks out? Is that Life Orb? Is that a... Yeah, okay. I was like, there's no way that KOs otherwise. Oh, that sucks. Because God should always survive that and heal back with Citrus, and I don't think any attack from the Indeedee... Yeah, especially not a Calm Mind. Okay. That's tough. I think this game was probably over after turn 1 if I just got what I needed. If I don't get crit there. I don't think Life Orb, Max Darkness, Duraludon KOs. I actually should double check that calc later on. Because like, God should be EV to survive that. The upset is we actually do end up getting the belly drum off, so it's not like terrible for us. As we can bring in Grimmsnarl and set up screens and now Dynamax Snorlax as well. So we're not out of this by any means. But I think the game was pretty much over if the Trick Room goes up there. So let's G-Max here, Max Replenish into Indeedee. I'm actually thinking of just Max Quaking here. Just the chance of getting the berry back is quite nice. We're at -1 special defense, which is part of the problem as well. Yeah, I guess I'll Max Replenish here and Light Screen. The other problem is that I can't Swagger because of Psychic Terrain. Oof, that was super unfortunate. Let me check that Duraludon calc actually real quick while this turn is playing in effect, because I actually don't know about that. And if I'm not EV to survive that, then I really should be. Yeah. Let's see, Modest, Max Darkness, boosted by Life Orb. Yeah, that's not knocking out. That's unfortunate. What can you do? Let's see if we can get our berry back. I'm also worried about the sash here on the hat. Or sorry, on the NDD. It's Steel Spike coming out. Okay. In a Grimmsnarl though. Which still KOs. It's impressive. If it's not Sash though, then we will be able to bring out Conkeldurr, which obviously is not bad against pretty much a lot of my opponent's Pokemon. What? No way. That was not what I was expecting at all, but that's actually tough because I wanted to knock out NDD because that's actually kind of a big offensive threat against me. Baton Pass. What? That's sick. So what's coming in? Just Gyarados. I mean, that's still getting knocked out. Is it Intimidate as well? Yeah, not Moxie. Okay. Actually, does this knock out? Because it's at +1 defense now, and I'm at plus... Okay, it still does. I was like, I don't want to go crazy here. We get the Figgy Berry back as well. Alright, so maybe Snorlax can still pull this off. Let's go into Conkeldurr now. Let's see. I mean, you should just bring NDD back in. Now, obviously I'm an AV with Max the Def. I don't even think a double up from NDD and Duraludon knocks me out. And it is Life Orb. And my opponent brings in Hatterene. What? Instead of NDD? That's questionable. So I think I should be faster with both of my Pokemon here, right? So I think I'm free to just max replenish the Hatterene and Drain Punch Duraludon. Hatterene is an interesting choice here because my Snorlax will outspeed it. Alright, it's just Steel Spike coming out. That should not KO. Not even close, no. Yeah, Solvest is sick on Conkeldurr. Alright, I mean, it's +5 hat now, but I think Lax should outs... Unless it's really fast? No, but this Lax is like... Yeah. Faster. Max Replenish. It's not sashed. I think that should just be the game now. I don't think my opponent can beat the Snorlax. We don't do much with Drain Punch, but that's fine. We heal back. Oh, should be all the way back to full. Or, no, actually. Less than what I thought. And I think this is also good because we survived the turn. Terrain, I think, expires after this next turn as well. What a bizarre game. Let's see. There's still 2 turns. That's unfortunate. But, I mean, that's fine, right? Because I think if we survive the turn, we want to knock out NDD here. Let's see. We do have Max Quake, so it would increase our special defense, although I don't think it's really what we need at this point. We've seen Psychic Baton Pass as well. I mean, surely Baton Pass, Calm Mind. Probably Psychic Follow Me, right? So I doubt NDD has Protect, so I think I just target that slot down. Yeah. I think we only lose on a crit at this point. Flash Cannon into Conkeldurr. Might even survive a Psychic, to be honest. I think we should, actually, with the Solvest. Let's see. Yeah, this Conkeldurr is so good. Oh, that's nasty. Alright, we didn't need to get Trick Room up this game, but Snorlax did his thing. And it wasn't Sash NDD either. Yeah, Snorlax literally is going to knock out every Pokemon in this game. Unless Drain Punch just gets the KO here, which it might. No, it didn't. I'll leave it to Snorlax to finish things off. Wow. Yeah, I did not expect to win this convincingly after turn 1, but I guess that is why I led Belly Jump Snorlax immediately, right? I was like, I don't think there's much my opponent can do to prevent it, especially if you're not bringing like Will-O-Wisp from Drifloon. And there was Snorlax capitalizes basically off passive combos here. Yeah. And when you have one Pokemon that can't really do much damage, you're not knocking out Snorlax, and so Snorlax is able to just set up on you and win the game. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about this episode, though, because I think my team was really weak to just, like, not getting Trick Room up, and in this episode, like, we barely got Trick Room up in the games, but we were able to still win, so I think that means that the team is like I mentioned, in a better place where it's not like I'm only relying on one strategy to win now. Like, I'm able to bring Snorlax and not necessarily set up Trick Room, but still Belly Drum and win. We use Conkeldurr, obviously, to win the last one once we Dynamax. So, yeah, it's a little bit more flexible now, which makes me happy. So, yeah, I think I'll probably play a couple more episodes with this, maybe edit it as well, and then try out some new Pokemon in Gmax teams because I want to explore other options as well. So, once again, let me know what Gmax Pokemon you want to see me use next. As always, if you enjoyed, please show support by leaving a like. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, peace.